What's up, guys? It's week 3. It's Friday night. It's League of Explorers. I'm doing the heroic bosses. You come to watch me play because it's Friday night, so check it out. We're up against Heroic's leather pants, and typical. He's going to flood the board and blah blah blah. I'm going to use the typical priest one turn kill. Abbreviation is OTK. You've seen me done this before in my other videos where I buff up like a Death Lord and make him unstoppable Juggernaut and then one-shot the boss. So we're going to do that right here, right now. So I got, as you can see, my hand isn't so good. I'm looking for Northshire Clerics. I got these light wells, so I'm going to put those out. I don't see any Death Lords in my hand, but I'm just going to keep, I'm going to pretend my light well is a Death Lord, and I'm going to buff him up. I'm going to double the health, and then turn it into damage. See right there? See, double that minion's health. I'm going to pretend he's a Death Lord. I'm doubling his health. I'm changing health into attack. I'm doing damage. Look at that. Half his health, half of his attack on turn 5. It's GG from the start. We knew it from here. You knew when you're tuning in that I'd be showing off some real skill right at the beginning. That's victory. All right. I have Sir Finley's gratitude. On to the next boss. And this is supposed to be heroic. I was having a harder time finding the bosses when they weren't heroic than when they is now. Because, all right, here we go. We're up against Giant Finn. And I personally like to play against Giant Finn myself because he is a wet dream for Grim Patron. You're going to see right here. I'm not even going to talk much about that, about the Grim Patron. You pretty much see these Murlocs? He's Murlocking. And I'm going to be Grim Patroning, but I got to wait till turn 5 to Grim Patron. So you're going to just see me toy with these little insects until I get the Grim Patron turn 5, and I'm going to wreck Shrek Eric, these guys. So what do we do here? Look at that Mad Bomber, wrecking, Shrekking. So what do I do here? Unstoppable Ghoul. So I'm pretty much delaying my turns. I should have armored up, because he doesn't have much threat on the board. Look at that tiny fins. They're Grim Patron bait. Oh, I can play Grim Patron now, but should I? What if old Murkai takes out Grim Patron? Can't take that risk. Can't take that risk. Can't take that risk. Cruel Taskmaster it is. Gotta create that board presence. Yeah, we're up in here with the board presence. All right, Grim Patron is out. Turn 6, Grim Patron. That Grim Patron's going to never leave the board. He's going to stay there. He's going to stay there like white on rice. And if you don't know what rice is, it's a weird little sticky thing that grows on steps of the mountains. Check it out. Google it. Look at this. Armor Smith only means more Armor Smith. Look at that. I did that damage. Look at that. I shouldn't have played Explosive Sheep. Because that's going to do... Oh, Explosive Sheep. Yeah, maybe I should have played Oh, yeah. Look at... Whoa. It's all GG. Okay, from there on. Oh, look at all these Murlocs. They don't scare me. Because I got Grim Patron. Look at this. Grim Patron. I'm just flooding the board with Grim Patrons. We Grim Patron here now. We Grim Patron forever. They nerfed my Grim Patron deck not too long ago. But I still have Grim Patron in my warrior deck. I just played differently. Look at this. All I'm doing, I'm not too worried about doing damage to the boss himself because all I got to keep doing is taking care of his minions. Once he runs out of cards, it's GG. But we already knew it was GG from the start because it's Grim Patron deck. Grim Patron never fails. So I like that Blizzard made this little boy. Who's texting me? What the heck? Alright. Flipping, look at this. Grim Patron. I gotta make sure I'm getting value for my Grim Patrons. Gotta make sure that they multiply. And I really gotta take out that Murloc on the left there, that strong one. But we aren't gonna worry about that right now. What's going on here? See, he's going for my face and he's trading. I don't know what kind of boss AI this is. Usually they either go full face or full trade. Look at this revenge spell. I think this is the first time I'm using revenge spell in history. Here we go. Gonna revenge. I deal 1 damage to everybody. Grim Patrons everywhere. Then I'm going to use those 3 Grimpatrons to take out his 3 Murlocs. And then I'm going to use my Whirlwind to create 3 more Grimpatrons. It's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. Look at that. Oh, what's that spell he's got? Murgle, Naggle, Naggle. He just, he's flooding the board. He's only delaying the inevitable. Look at that. Acolyte of Pain. More like Acolyte of Card Draw. Because that's what they should have changed his name to. Because that's what he does. He's Card Draw Acolyte forever. Look at this. I got to do careful thinking. How am I going to trade my Grimpatrons into these Murlocs? You know, this is almost getting boring. Only because I'm watching it. But if I was playing it, it would be more fun, right? Am I right? Tell me what you think in the comments down below. It's almost like, oh, is that Frothing Berserker? Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? I don't even have to, oh, Death Bite. It's almost like the game loves me. RNG loves me. All I gotta do is use that Death Bites to Whirlwind everybody, and then Frothing Berserker will do like 30 damage. GG from the start. Look at that. Frothing Berserker's gonna froth. Oh, man. You guys getting excited? I'm starting to feel the froth up and down my veins, through my arteries and into my capillaries. Whoa, jeez! And watch him with the bursts. Why did he do that? Traded a Murloc into my Frothing Berserker. All right, here we go. Got myself a Schlam. I'm gonna Schlam just for sake of card draw. Here we go. You guys might have remembered seeing this in one of my other videos called Cheap Grimpatron versus Cheap Shaman deck, which I use these cheap cards in a warrior deck, and I wrecked, shreked, and erect a cheap shaman deck. All right, that was Heroic Giant Fin. He's they should call him Easy Giant Fin, because that's what he is. He's easy. All right, now we're on to the real boss right here. This boss is crazy. If you played this boss before, you know that every time you play a minion, at the end of the boss's turn, all the minions on the board level up to a random minion of 1 mana cost higher. So all I pretty much got to do is flood early board, and I should win. Just like that. You see that? He played a mirror image, and then the minions change. So this kind of sucks for me because of that shield, but that's okay. I'll just keep flooding the board. I'm going to have to make a trade, though. If I leave those minions alive, it could be a threat. They could be a hostile threat. So that's pretty good. 3 on the board. The boss has got nothing. Oh, two minions. Whoa, those 2 minions turn into winions, if you know what I mean. Oh man, what do I do here? I don't think I should have done that, because now we can trade. What the heck? Lightning Storm. Man, where's my Lightning Storm? Oh. Venture Co-Merchant. That might screw me over here. Well, that's okay. Because, what the heck? Now it turns into Ruby and Weblord? Still making my minions cost expensive mana. But that's okay, because I'm gonna make efficient trades. Look at that. See that? That was an efficient trade. What the heck? It's got a weapon? That's okay, because I'm raising my power level. I'm ramping up as if you ever been a druid in real life or in the game, you'll know that there's an old saying that goes by in the Emerald Glade called when the going gets tough, the going gets ramped up. But you wouldn't know that because you've never been to the Emerald Glade. Oh, what the heck? Look at that. Oh, you idiot. Whirlwinded. My Dr. Boom turned into a chill mop. That's okay. See that Clockwork Giant? You would have seen in my last video that I used Clockwork Giant to win me the game. But this time, I don't think I need to use Clockwork Giant because I'm flooding the board. Apparently my AI boss is flooding the board as well. And with taunts. Whoa. Is that Valence Chosen? Valence Chosen. It's a little bit too early to end the game right now, so I'm just going to have to keep pounding the minions. Ooh, Violet Teacher. I got the Savage Roars in my deck, but I'm not drawing them for some reason. The game hates me, but that's okay. right? That's okay because the game, we all know that the game is GG from the start. Doesn't matter if the game loves or hates me. Still GG. There it is. Clockwork Knight. Or Clockwork Giant or whatever. That win me the game versus Archades. It's going to win me the game versus tonight, Friday night. It's going down. That's why you're here. Enjoy the show. Shout out to MC Tech. Boom. Boom. Katoosh. Kasplooshed. Oh, sorry that happened. Sorry that happened. All right, thanks for watching, guys. See you next week for the final wing. Peace.